So we talked about our suspicions on the last video that Keith Freeman will be the first to turn on the self-proclaimed supermayor, and that he would also be the first one on the chopping block out of the three alleged conspirators: Mayor Henyard, Senior Administrator Keith Freeman, and trustee and former Chicago now fired activist Andrew Holmes. This will be a short video, guys, but before we get started, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as a part of the SC family. And for my returning SC family members and subscribers, welcome back. Now, we were definitely close, judging by Keith Freeman's April 8th, 2024 deposition that was recently released. So I just want to give you a glimpse into Keith Freeman's deposition that was driven by the lawsuit brought against Tiffany Henyard, well, as the representative of the village of Dolton, and mainly for allegations of misconduct on her part and the failure to pay the law group Olson, Sturck, Murphy, Frazier, and McGrath's legal bills by the village of Dolton. Now, in case you're not aware of what a deposition is or what purpose it serves, let's just do a quick tutorial. A deposition is, in essence, a sworn out of court testimony from a witness or other party pertinent to the discovery process in a lawsuit. Now, the purpose of a deposition is to help the parties involved to gather information prior to a trial, and it enables both sides to know in advance what a witness may or may not say at a trial. Now, that's the short explanation. And of course, we will circle back later this week to talk more about Keith Freeman's and Mayor Henyard's depositions in more depth. Now, keep in mind, guys, that these depositions are not related to any criminal allegations cited by the grand jury. Okay, so the grand jury investigation has not been disclosed. I'm not even sure if they're completed with it yet, but these depositions have nothing to do with the grand jury investigation, so don't get this confused. It's related to Mayor Tiffany Henyard not paying Olson McGrath law firm and other allegations of misconduct brought forth by the trustees of the village of Dolton. So that is what facilitated this deposition. There were many takeaways during this deposition of Keith Freeman, but what was both comical and off-putting was Freeman pleading the fifth when asked if he was ever convicted of a crime of dishonesty. Yes, guys, he refused to answer that question, and we all know the answer defaults to a resounding yes. So this supports the theory that Mayor Henyard surrounds herself with shady characters, evident by the chaos that has ensued. Keith Freeman went on to allege that Henyard's administration is chaotic. He says that he went to 3 different colleges, never graduated with a degree from either, but he believes he did receive a certificate in project management, but wasn't sure of the name of the college where he secured the certificate. He says that he had at least 2 bankruptcies and that he wasn't sure what the year of the second bankruptcy was, but he knew that he had one in 2024. But in my opinion, being a senior administrator for both the village of Dolton and Thornton Township, you must have a better grip on your personal finances before that can have a positive effect on your profession, right? Your job. Now, again, that explains a lot about the disorganization and inefficiencies within both administrations. Freeman also hints that he had nothing to do with the legal bills not getting paid. he was actually kind of back and forth on that. Maybe he did. He does, however, say that in essence, the entire administration for Henyard was chaotic, and that she did have some issues with the trustees, and certainly issues with getting the bills paid that were recommended to be paid by the trustees. He says that he may or may not know for sure. It was just all over the place and a mess. So, guys, I just wanted to give you an idea of what was in his deposition, and I will get more in depth into the deposition. I wanted to give you some idea how Freeman might reflect in a criminal trial if that happens, and to give you my projection that he would not have the mayor's back. I can only imagine what kind of tantrum this self-proclaimed supermayor is having, knowing that her sidekick has sneak dissed her and low-key rolled her under the bus. Thanks for tuning in to Southern Confidential, and remember to subscribe and like the video, and I will see you soon.